dear fans, it's been a while since we quizzed together last, way back in summer. That's right, it's autumn now, and whilst you might be sad about the nights drawing in, remember that all the good telly starts now. Hopefully you've paused your 9 p.m. viewing tonight, though, to give HQ Glory a go. Easy for me to say. If we haven't met before, I'm Kathryn Goldsmith, here to test your trivia prowess. Hopefully those of you that have been back at school for a week or so haven't used up too much brain power during the day, and you might have a chance of making it all the way. There's 12 questions ranging from simple to savage to get through. If you answer them all correctly, you could win a share of our cash prize. It's a whopping £1,000, which could buy you all the fake tan you need to get through to next summer. As you can see, I've definitely been working on mine. There'll be a special surprise later in the show, so make sure you stick around. Even if you don't get through all the questions, make sure you stay for the surprise. But now, time to focus those minds and be ready to think fast, because we're getting ready to quiz with Q1. In a BLT sandwich, the B stands for which of these? Bacon, bubblegum, blancmange. 3 interesting sandwiches, but which one's in a BLT? If you went for bubblegum, they're already popping off here. More of a meaty than a sweetie. It's bacon, of course. Lovely bacon that I could never ever live without. Over 96,000 of you going through. Well done. A BLT is filled with bacon, lettuce and tomato, unlike the bogies, lemon and toenail sandwiches my brother used to offer me. Ugh. Q2. What was the setting for the sitcom Fawlty Towers? A hotel? A nuclear submarine? A hot air balloon? Oh, lovely places to spend your time, I'm sure, but where was Fawlty Towers? They are 3 places that, well, you don't want to be stuck with Basil, but where did Manuel get his thrashings? Better at losing stars than heading towards them. It was a hotel, of course. Absolutely incredible sitcom, 94,000 of you, well done. Can you believe the show only ran for 12 episodes, but that was more than enough to cement it in comedy history. Now, just to remind you, we have a special fashion-themed show this Thursday at 9 p.m. Beric is going to get his pout on and bring an amazing fashion special. But we've got some shout-outs to give you for now. A shout-out to Pete's wife, Mandy, who seems to be better at the trivia than him. I believe in you, Pete. You can do it. And hi to the Big Cheeses quiz group who join us every night, so really well done to you guys. Hope you win. And a huge shout out goes to the band Sorry Grace, who have just released their new single. I've had a listen. The vocals are heavenly. Check them out if you can. Q3. Of these wind conditions, which has the highest rating on the Beaufort scale? Violent storm, strong breeze, light air. Violent storm, strong breeze, light air. Those of you who've got a geography degree, you can finally use it. The Beaufort scale measures wind intensity, but which of these gusts is the greatest? Hardly rocket science. It's a violent storm, also known to happen when I haven't had anything to eat. 80,000 of you have gone through. Well done. 9,000 of you thought it was a strong breeze. Perhaps you went for a trick question there. A violent storm hits force 11 on the scale, while there is genuinely something more pathetic than light air. Q4. In Greek mythology, what was the name of the creature kept by the king of Crete? Cerberus, Minotaur, Hydra. If you did sort of ancient Greece studying at school, don't often find it coming in handy, do you? Now's your time. Well, they had some pretty weird pets back in ancient Greece. But what was the king Minos taking for walkies? Yours are dogs. Minotaur. Get it? Minotaur? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, quite a few of you went for Cerberus there. No, that's the dog with the heads. Hydra, Hercules killed that one. The bull-headed Minotaur had to be kept in a labyrinth and would only feed on human flesh. They were a famously fussy breed. Q5. What is the usual English meaning of the French political party in 2016 by Emmanuel Macron? Striving for justice, moving, riding the wave. Which one was founded by Emmanuel Macron? Well, he may be France's youngest president, but Macron didn't start a surfer cult. Striving to stop staying still, it means moving. How many of you brushed up on your French? Oh, and there it is, the savage question. Really well done if you got moving. Oh my goodness, over 40,000 of you out there. Now, if you like a taste of that savagery and you want to get some more, this Saturday at 9 p.m, it's Savage Saturday. Savage Saturday. Nothing but savagery all quiz long. Don't miss it. Now, back to this quiz. En Marche are a centrist party, allowing Macron to dish out zingers to the left and to the right. Now, remember I said there was something special coming up? Are you ready for a gift drop? When the chest appears on your screen, tap the open button repeatedly and do not stop tapping until the chest opens. If you're lucky, you'll find a surprise inside. Ready, steady, drop. Tap that open button. Do not stop tapping. Keep going. Believe in the finger. Tap, 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 tap. Make sure that you are getting this. You might get something special. You might find a little surprise if you just keep going, keep tapping. Well done if you got something, and if not, better luck next time. On to Q6. Coulrophobia is a word for a fear of which of these? Lightning, cemeteries, clowns. Which is it a fear of? Lightning, cemeteries, clowns. Well, I am afraid of all of them, but which one's responsible for my coulrophobia? The spawn of Satan's nightmares. It's creepy clowns. So many people are afraid of them. And lots of you, quite a few of you actually knew what that was, what they were afraid of. Really well done if you got that. I'd say it was quite brutal, but not quite savage. So the fear is believed to come from not knowing what lies behind the makeup. However, I can watch Towie with no problems. Q7. The coffee chain Starbucks takes its name from which of these? A Kenyan animal, a US literary character, a Colombian jewel. All interesting in their own right, but which is Starbucks taking its name from? They've been conquering our high streets since 1971. But where did the name Starbucks come from? More written down than in a crown, it's a US literary character. Well done if you got that one, congratulations. A little bit of an even spread over the other questions. Starbuck is actually the chief mate of the whaling ship in Moby Dick, so probably best they didn't name it after the whale. Q8. The capital's airport in which of these countries is named after a composer? Austria, Poland, Finland. If you're well travelled, you'll get this one. You've been all around Europe. Now, they gave us Mozart, but the Austrians went for boring old Vienna International Airport instead. Home to the teeniest Teletubby, it's Poland. Excuse me. Really well done. Oh, do you know what? Second savage question of the show. Oh my goodness, really well done if you got that one. Lots of you went for Austria. You were thinking of Mozart, weren't you? I can see why you did that. Don't forget, Savage Saturday, 9 p.m. It's going to be amazing. Now, Warsaw's airport is named after Frederick Chopin, whilst Helsinki took the boring route too. Boo! Q9. Which artist gave painting lessons in the 1920s to Winston Churchill? Henri Matisse, Walter Sickert, Norman Rockwell. Have you ever seen any of Churchill's paintings? He was actually pretty good, so whoever taught him did a good job. And he told us to fight them on the beaches. But who taught Churchill to wage war on the canvas? Healthier than he sounds, it was Walter Sickert. Not so well known as someone like Matisse. Do you know what? It's brutal. That is a brutal one. It's not quite savage, but pretty brutal. Churchill's wife actually fancied Sickert when she was younger, so she was more than pleased when he started teaching Winston. Q10. Which of these business figures can communicate fluently in Esperanto? George Soros, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. It's meant to be a language that's supposed to unite people, sort of a generic language to bring people together. Well, Bill Gates invented the coding language Altair Basic, but he couldn't order an espresso in Esperanto. More of an investor than an inventor, it's George Soros. Not Warren, not Bill, but George. Well done, lots of you knew that one. Congratulations. Before he became a gajillionaire, George was preaching about Esperanto at Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park. Q11. Which of these actors has not played a Nobel Peace Prize winner in a movie? Denzel Washington, Dennis Haysbert, Juliet Stevenson. Movie buffs, you're going to love this one. Well, none of them have received a Nobel Prize, but who hasn't even pretended to do it? Better as Malcolm X than he would be as Mother Teresa. It's Denzel Washington, who is now imagining Denzel as Mother Teresa. Oh my goodness, it's a triple savage quiz! Really well done if you got that one. Most of you going for Dennis Haysbert. You'd think that Denzel had done it, wouldn't you? You'd think that he would have played a Nobel Peace Prize, but not quite. Some amazing people though. Well, for now, Peace Prize is in the bin because we're exploding into the final round. We started with hundreds of thousands of you. A few of you using those extra lives to get back in. Maybe you got them on the gift drop. But now it's time to focus your mind and get ready for Q12. When Seb Coe set the first of his world records, he broke one set by an athlete from which country? Cuba, New Zealand, Tanzania. Tricky cue to finish on. Well, Seb broke 3 of them in the space of 41 days. But whose record was the first to get shattered? Kiwi John Walker lost his 1 mile record, but he was the second person to get code here. Lording up the 800 metres until 1979 at least, it was Cuba. Congratulations if you got that one. 36 of you have conquered Q12. Wow, what a win! 36 of you, so well done. You have got yourself £27.77 or 78 pence. Really well done. That's not bad for a Tuesday night quiz, is it? A little bit of Miller in your pocket. I tell you what, that was tricky. I mean, you knew so much. You knew about French politics, you knew about world records, you knew about wind speeds. Really well done. Give yourself a pat on the back and make sure you tweet that you won. Absolutely. Well done. I can see a few of that. Is that Nasime, JS Doc, well done, CMD43. Quite a lot of you with lovely pictures there. Congratulations. And that is it. Another quiz over. And what a good one it was. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you didn't make it all the way to the Winners' Club today, don't worry. Another chance is coming your way very, very soon. I'm Kathryn Goldsmith, and you can find me on Twitter or Instagram if you want to say hello. Hell, I've even got a Facebook page if you're feeling a little retro. I've loved hearing from you all, so let me know how you did, or just say hi if you feel like it. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Your next chance to conquer HQ is tomorrow at 3 p.m. So make sure you have your phone nearby for that one. And I'm sending you all the good luck wishes to help you win some cash and, of course, bragging rights. But for now, enjoy the rest of your evening and I will see you soon. Bye!